Man, the recommendations that you get on like a fresh, non-logged in browser to YouTube are so cursed. Wait, did Hasan not interview Obama in the end? Let's find out. That's a good content. YouTuber Hasan approves of Kamala Harris's economic agenda. That's not a good thing for me to see. That is not a good thing for the first thing that comes up when I search Hasan Avi DNC. That's not a good start. Man, this blows. Like, there's so many random people uploading clips that I can't tell which one is actually his. Which is the actual one? Where's the real channel? Okay, I think this is it. The real reason I got kicked out of the DNC. Let's find out.
Are you sure you weren't just kicked out to give that prime spot to a big name? No, because that prime spot was, I'm almost certain that prime spot was literally owned by a dude, like owned by a donor who was there, who was a fan. So it was not like no one else was, you didn't find it suspicious that no one else left that area, just me. All the other people that were in that room still. Yeah, they didn't make anyone else evacuate that area, just me. Come on, chat. Like, there are some things I can say, and
something.
He
didn't get kicked out of the DNC. He just got like moved on from one specific area that he was in, which I assume had like a good view of the shit and stuff. So was he actually kicked out, or did he just get forced to leave like that area? And what happened to the Obama interview, you know, where he's going to give Obama what he wants, which is basically what it can only possibly be, which is a softball interview, which results in him fawning over him with predetermined questions all worked out by Obama's team. And if it goes off track, it would never see the light of day anyway. I don't know why the fuck people think it could ever be anything else. It's fucking Barack Obama, the most like fake, cultivated personality, carefully protected personality in the entire world. Do you fucking think that he's gonna let anyone give him a serious interview? You gotta give me a break. I guess at the end, the Obama interview didn't work out though. Here's my advice. Like, if a genocider wants to try to use you for PR purposes, instead of saying yes, even if you do imagine that you're going to turn around on them, for one, you're not going to. They're better at this than you. And for two, how about you just say no? Just say no. Say no. It's not hard to say no to a genocider. You just say no. If Adolf Hitler wanted to try and use you for a nice little fluff PR interview, I sure hope you'd say no as well. So it's not really that difficult, man. So he got kicked out of the actual event and not just a certain space. Hold on, I gotta watch. I think they filmed it, so let's check it out.
He looks terrified. It's fine. It's just like we're getting booted. We're getting booted from this space. We're fine. We're fine for now. In this,
they're getting booted from this space, not the actual DNC.
Well, we're not fine for now. We're like literally like we're permanently done here, bro. That's so whack. Fight back. What do you mean? I will get evicted forcibly at gunpoint. There's no fighting back. If they say, when someone says you got to leave this area and like move to a different area, do you know how many chucked out with 60,000 people watching? You know, it happens to everybody is what I'm saying. We still have access to this floor.
So they weren't actually kicked out. They were just like kicked out of a specific spot where they had a stream set up.
Because you said something today they didn't like?
I did compare DNC to Israel. That might have been the final blow, because we got the call like shortly after I tweeted that, because so the Uncommitted campaign wanted to have a Palestinian American speak.
Yeah,
which I think is like a pretty reasonable demand. Like these aren't like random activists. These are like Democratic Party operatives, right? Like
How the fuck are you guys? I don't know. I'm not saying this to Hasan. I don't know what he thinks about this, but he probably supports Kamala. Let's be real. How can you even fucking remotely, or anyone even fucking remotely, support this fucking party, knowing that they wouldn't even let like a fucking, basically a Democrat shill who happens to be like moderately pro-Palestinian onto the stage? Like, give me a fucking break.
They just happen to be Palestinian American, right?
Right.
And Mehdi Hasan said, and Rashida Tlaib as well, confirmed it, that the DNC was like sending out information to the press that like, oh, actually we wanted the Georgian, the Palestinian American from Georgia, Rula, I think her name is.
Yeah.
That she was one of the speakers that they gave to the DNC with like a.
Obviously, they're genociders. The Democrats are a party that are doing genocide, right? Currently doing genocide. And you went to like the genocide Hitler rally, and honestly, that they only kicked you out is a you got off easy, let's just say. Usually at Hitler rallies, you don't get off that easy. Usually, you're going to get lynched for being against what the Hitlers have to say. So I would say that Hasan kind of got off pretty easily here. He got kind of lucky. Like the DNC, it's literally like a genocide rally. It's screaming, fanatical, uncritical fans of genocide. Fuck them all. It's just like a confirmation too. A confirmation of the person who's already been selected. It's such a fucking waste of time. Going there and expecting anything but what happened, I don't know. I would honestly be worried if he didn't get kicked out. I would have been worried if he didn't make himself inconvenient enough to them to get kicked out. So at least there's that. I just wish these people could say no. I wish they could just say no. No, I'm not going to go to the Hitler rally. No, I'm not going to let Obama even consider using me to do PR. I'm going to take a stand. I'm going to use my platform for something fucking way more powerful than giving them what they want, than legitimizing them, which is just saying no. Same fucking more. It's like joining the cops to change them from within. Give me a fucking break. No. Wish people could have some principles instead of chasing like the latest thing that's going on all the time. You don't have to go to every single Democrat thing. I mean, if he said before that he didn't want to disrupt them or anything, that's just spineless, because why'd you go then? You're on their side, is that it? You're on your side, you just have a couple of disagreements with them? Like genocide, imperialism, all that sort of stuff. I would hope you wouldn't just have minor disagreements with the people at the Hitler rally. Just do your own thing and ignore them. You'd be better off for it. Because what this is just giving people a foot in the fucking door. Your impressionable, young, stupid fans a foot in the door to join the Democratic Party, which is exactly what the Democrats want in the end. Again, the best thing that you can do as someone who pretends to be against American imperialism, to be against American genocide, is to just say no, to disconnect yourself from their spaces, because as long as you keep doing this, you're just going to keep legitimizing them. And it's sad to see. It's like trying to work within the fucking Nazi party. And it is the same, regardless of how you'll try to say otherwise. It is.
Like moderating my position when I was...
My advice to American streamers who claim to be against imperialism and genocide and all that sort of stuff is that you do not do anything to legitimize the imperialism and genociders. And I don't think that's a very tough thing to ask you, a tough standard to ask you to abide by.